Red King James, kin of St. Michael, polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop. I thought by 40 rapping is corny, how wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hit it. I rode the E-Trade, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. We'll start at the 4. And this will work out quite well. We'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Come on, set. 45, white. White, blue, black, trail green. Red, cycle, cut.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Yellow, white, white.
Back to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
24 yards.
Strikers, 3-3.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. And the Rams first down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Second and a yard.
Black ultra.
7-yard line.
White, blue striker. Black, grill, green.
Back to the air one more time. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ready.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Rams. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
And he's in for the 2. So just like that, a quick 8-0 lead. Here's Cardi now. Will kick it away following the touchdown. Now a return coming from the 14. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Fake the give, now it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. Taken at about the 6. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds.
On the set. Watch it. 6. Let's go. Yellow. 6. Mega. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Black. Red. Yellow. Check. Huh?
They'll look to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Hurry. Hurry.
A first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Blue striker. Hey, go steal. 10.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. An attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 50.
Rams, 1st down. A gain of 28 yards. 1st down.
They'll look to throw yet again. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. The Cowboys 4-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, L.A. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams will take a 15-0 lead. Here's Carty now. They're kicking away following the touchdown. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 43-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
Great, set. Go silver. Hey, 73. Crowd left Yeti.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man, it's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
3rd and
2. Now a 3rd and 2.
Don't touch that. Silver, set. Hey, let's go.
Hurts. Out to his right. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Great, set.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 6.
Great, set.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in! George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Field, yellow. Green jack. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Rams.
Cut.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's caught by Kunga. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's another Rams first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
He'll look to throw.
First down, Rams.
That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
Yellow. Let's go now. Yellow. 43. Fly blue. Cut.
And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 15-7 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Blue 32. Ready?
He's got it at about the 8. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Rams first down.
Moving outside the pocket. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Ready, break.
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Ready. Yep. 6. Maden. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Blue 33. Yellow. Cut.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Inside the 10, it is caught.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Striker. Black. 95. Hut.
They'll try and run for it. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Cardi now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. A return coming from the 14. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
No touch that. I didn't anyone hit. No touch.
His drive will start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
63. I didn't anyone hit. Man. No touch.
Here's Hurts. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Great. Set. Trimmer. Going silver, ready?
Now movement up front is a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? Here's Corey Bojorquez now. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. This is taken at the 25. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
Black Ultra. Here we go. Claws red. Hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield. It's right.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Rams first down. It's a gain of 20. And a Rams first down.
Back to throw. Forced to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Donovan Izaraku in there for the sack. His 4th on the year. They'll throw out of the gun. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Okay,
Not fun here. Third and a lot.
Here we go, set. Yellow, green jack. Set.
Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Rams. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
They're on 34-yard line.
No touch. 180, 180. No touch.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Room up the sideline at the 45. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A huge play for Dallas. A gain of 48.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This pass right side, caught by Lamb.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Hey, Silver.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
This is 3rd and 6. To throw is Hurts. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's in. What a try. Touchdown, Cowboys.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Shot. 17.
Finds an alley to the 35. And he will score again. Touchdown, Rams. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams are able to extend the lead. Here's Carty now, kicking away following the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
set.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this.
Great, set.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Great, set. Crowd love Yeti. Go Silver, ready?
Throwing is hurt. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Dallas. When they force him laterally out of bounds, no gain on the return.
Let's go now. Ready?
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 25-yard line.
Blue striker. Set. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Eat old blue. Slide blue. Maden.
He'll drop to throw. Forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready. Black 40. Claws red. Black ultra. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They play it short, taken at the 15-yard line. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On play action, here's Hurts. Throw on the run is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Back.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down, rolling to the left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
Red, yellow. Hut. Red, sight. 60, red, hut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. That's called in on the left by Nakua. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he will go all the way. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, L.A.
touchdown Rams.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2.
The Rams will line up.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
No touch that. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Alpha, alpha, alpha. Hey, silver, silver, silver. Kyle up, Yeti. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
No touch.
First and 10 at the
Now give on the ground. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. He's brought down by Kobe Turner.
gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the Rams' 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9.
Great, set. No touch.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
No touch.
A run now on second down. And he'll get forward for a couple. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it
Third, they need 8.
No touch that. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Now Hurts. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the market.
a gain of 9. Brings up second and 1 at the 5-yard line.
That'll give up the middle. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with third and 1.
No touch.
Try to pick this one up on the ground.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up fourth down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Great. Set. Man. On anyone. Kyle left Yeti. No touch.
Now it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. That is hard. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. The Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer.
Cowboys 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, claws red, 50, green, white, blaster, 6, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
Black ultra, set, green jack, needle blue, smash, red, fly blue, ready.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Left side in the hands of Rice. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards.
38. Steel, red, blue, yellow. Set.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That is caught. He gets the hookup with Rice. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Rams.
Green. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Black shot. White. Check, huh?
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Ready. Shot. 50. Green. Needle blue. Hut.
Back to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
63. Great.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Hurts now. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 5.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll throw it left and has his running back. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Hurts will try it again. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. So the challenge not successful, and on top of that, they are now down to just 1 timeout remaining. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. And give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the 1st down. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Set, green jack, black, hut,
Now, faking the give, unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
This one fielded at the 15. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
For a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
So it's third down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Great, set. On anyone, huh? Motion. No touch.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here's second and 2.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
They'll stick with him again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Great, set. On anyone, huh? Phil King. No touch.
Hurts working in the pistol. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Cowboys first down.
Tiger Swamp. No touch.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
180. 63. No touch.
Hurts. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Working free downfield. It is Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
Hurts again. That's in the end zone and intercepted. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. 35. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. On the run. Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Red, yellow, white. Stand, hut, ready.
He'll drop to throw. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. That's hard. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Maden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.